Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm going to do the Route 1 today for Harvard Square, Nubian Station. I'm going to start on the outbound, start at Nubian Station, go to Mass Ave, come back to Nubian Station. So start with screen share here. We're going to start at Nubian Station. Our first left is going to be coming out onto Warren Street. That's an out of station. We're going to come up the street, we're going to hit Washington Street. I like to use this green front of the building here as a landmark. I know it by now. There's also a bank here now. So Maps hasn't updated totally, but you're gonna go all the way up the street, keep going, and you're gonna hit Melnia Cass, which is gonna be your next right. Melnia Cass, another major street you'll know after doing some routes, but you'll see these here. This bus stop. You'll see the hotel here. Um, and yeah, eventually you'll know it just by driving. It's a bunch. So we're gonna get on Melnia, and then we're gonna hit Albany next. For Albany, we're gonna be looking for the ketchup and mustard building. We're gonna be wanting to take a left. It's also the water and sewer uh, depot here. So this is Boston Water and Sewer. I forget the exact name of it, but something like that. You got the ketchup and mustard, the red and yellow building here. And we're gonna go up Albany. Albany. So we got to stop here. I think there's like one stop, maybe two or so stops. Up here, Albany is another major street, and that's going to get you up to Mass Ave. Mass Ave, we're going to see the Boston Medical Center. Dead giveaway is the Sky Bridge here. You'll see it from afar. Also, Boston Medical, as you probably heard by now, and if you've passed this corner specifically, there's a lot of people coming out of Boston Medical Center or congregating around it. And yeah, that should be a pretty good giveaway. So next, you want to go up Mass Ave. You're gonna want to stop here too. Again, yeah, gonna be a lot of interesting people over here coming out of Boston Medical. And you're gonna go want to go up Mass Ave. Mass Ave is one of the biggest streets, or it's a pretty significant street in Boston. It has a lot of crossroads with other streets. It goes over the bridge. As you can see here, it's going to go all the way up to Harvard Square. So I'm going to go down it a bit here. Looks like it's freezing up on me. Yeah. So you'll just keep going up Mass Ave. It's going to take a while, so I'm just going to keep going. You'll cross a lot of major streets, cross over the bridge, and that's going to bring you all the way into Cambridge Square. So this is where it gets a little tricky up here. So once you start hitting Harvard, you'll know you're in Harvard territory because you'll see a lot of Harvard like school infrastructure. You'll see a lot more like Harvard signs or restaurants. The area is pretty distinctive. So you'll make it up here. And this is where it forks. And this is something you want to watch out for, especially if you kind of get used to coasting going straight here. This is when it's going to start to get like more busy and slow up as you're entering Harbor Square too. So you'll come to this part here. This is still massive. I'm gonna go back here, and this furniture store is still here. So if you see that, keep going. We're gonna keep going on up Massive. Keep going, and eventually we're going to hit the layover um, at the Harvard Gate, um, the Holyoke Gate, which is going to cross with Holyoke Street. So still got a little ways to go. So here's you're starting to see all these intersections. Again, you see all this like famous historical Harvard architecture. And as we're coming up here, is when things are going to start slowing down. You're going to be seeing a lot of students out and about, a lot of tourists. And this is where Holyoke Street is, right here at this intersection, this sign. And this is where we're gonna want to pull over on the right here. So that right where this bus is, these buses aren't pulling up to this stop. They're probably ones. So that's gonna be um it's gonna be the first part of the trip. And you're gonna want to go up and keep going straight. And then we're going to want to turn around. And this part's pretty tricky if you're not like a Boston local, you're not used to um actually never mind, I was doing diversion. We don't actually need to go that way. We're actually going to take a left on Dunster Street. So if you um pull up from this berth right here, we're going to go up the street, and then you're going to want to take this left right here. So you see the Smith Campus Center right there. It's going to be kind of a not a forced left, but a bare left that is forced to left. I'm not sure how to describe those still. I've been trying to figure it out. Then you're going to want to go here, and then pretty much one of the earliest streets. The first street actually is going to be Mount Auburn. So that was too fast. Sorry about that. So you're going to want to keep going down Dunster. That's the first street you go down. You're going to come over here, and then this is going to be Mount Auburn. And you're going to see this MIT Smith Campus Center again, the back end of it, these historical buildings, something like that. And then you're just going to want to take a left on a Mount Auburn. And as you can see down here, what we're doing is we're just getting back to Mass Ave. So we're turning around. So we're going down some little streets. Then Mount Auburn should bring us back to Mass Ave over here. So we're going to keep going down Mount Auburn. And another thing to be mindful of is I think on the way you got to watch out for railroad crossing. So that's not in my notes actually, but just keep a heads up for that. Somewhere on Mass Ave near MIT, there's an actual active railroad crossing. So keep an eye out for that. Anyways, we're going down Mass Ave. This is where we came in earlier. There was that split into Mass Ave, so we're gonna pass that. We're still just going down. We're still just going down Mass Ave. Now we're on Mass Ave. And now we're gonna go all the way back. Go all the way back down to Albany Street. I did want to see if I can find that railroad crossing I was talking about, though. So I'm going to go all the way back. Let's say we keep going down Mass Ave. Keep going down, keep going down. Let's imagine we're down here now. And we keep going. Keep going. I think somewhere coming up should be our railroad. Yeah. So right over here, as we're coming down, pretty much right before the Charles River, it's going to be a railroad crossing. So just be sure to stop here, do your railroad crossing procedure, open up those doors, look, lean, and listen, all that good stuff. So come on down, all the way down to Mass Ave. We're going to go back all the way down to here. See, we're going to be at BMC again. So you keep coming down Mass Ave. Fuck, I'm stuck under the bridge again. Shoot, cussing. All right, so yeah, BMC after you're at Mass Ave here. The Sky Bridge or the bridge, this building is gonna be a giveaway. BMC, the people outside here is gonna be a giveaway. You know, Southampton garage is over there. So you want to come over here, you're gonna take a right back onto Albany. And we're gonna try to get back onto Melnia Cass. So we want to keep going, keep going, keep going. And then Melnia Cass is going to bring us back. Here's Melnia Cass. You see that ketchup and mustard building. Our water and sewer on the right. And come over here. Go up Melnia Cass. Eventually, we're gonna hit Washington. Um, just open this up so you can see. So Washington's gonna be over here. We have that Hilton. We have these bus signs, bus stops. The landmarks aren't as obvious here. Oh, what is it? Tropical Foods. That's a pretty good landmark. Shout out to Larry. Uh, can't really see it too good here, but that's still around. That's a good landmark for Washington. And we're gonna go down Washington, go on back down to Nubian. So we're gonna come over here, left onto Nubian. Uh, almost there, right where this bus is pulling up. Yeah, I think that it's actually gonna be the same berth for us. So you want to get into platform F. Don't forget to go slow, and that should be it for Route 1. Thanks, everybody.